on-screen relationships have left as deep a mark on pop culture as the one between Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher in the Star Wars saga. As Han Solo and Princess Leia, they created a chemistry that was equal parts sharp banter, tenderness, and undeniable charm. Yet, behind the camera, their real-life connection was just as complicated, filled with secrets that only came to light many years later. Now, at 83, Harrison Ford has finally opened up about the truth regarding Carrie Fisher, sharing memories that are both heartfelt and bittersweet. When the original Star Wars was filmed in 1976, Ford was in his mid-30s, while Fisher was only 19. At the time, no one could have predicted that the small-budget sci-fi movie would explode into a worldwide phenomenon. Both Ford and Fisher were suddenly thrust into superstardom, their faces recognized everywhere. With that fame came immense pressure, and for years the personal lives of the cast remained shrouded in mystery. It wasn't until decades later, when Fisher published her 2016 memoir, The Princess Diarist, that she revealed the secret affair she had with Ford during the filming of the first movie. The revelation shocked fans, as neither had spoken about it publicly before. Fisher's honesty in her memoir painted a picture of a young actress swept up in the whirlwind of Hollywood, finding herself drawn to the older, more experienced Ford, who was married at the time. She described the affair as intense but short-lived, something she kept secret for nearly 40 years. For her, writing about it was a way of finally owning her story. Harrison Ford, on the other hand, remained characteristically private. Known for his guarded personality and reluctance to discuss his personal life in interviews, he avoided commenting extensively when Fisher's book was released. Many wondered how he truly felt about the revelations, especially since Fisher tragically passed away later that same year. For years, Ford stayed mostly silent, leaving fans to speculate about his side of the story. Now, at 83, Ford has spoken more openly about Carrie Fisher, acknowledging the deep respect and affection he always had for her. He admitted that their time together during Star Wars was a unique period in his life, one that was both complicated and meaningful. Ford confessed that while their affair was never meant to last, it was an important part of their bond. 1. That helped shape their on-screen chemistry in ways audiences could feel but never fully understood. His words shocked many because they showed a vulnerability and honesty rarely seen from the famously reserved actor. Beyond their romantic connection, Ford spoke about Fisher's brilliance, her wit, and her struggles. He admired her courage in speaking openly about her battles with addiction and mental health, noting that she was ahead of her time in breaking the stigma surrounding such issues. Her honesty, both in life and in her writing, made her a hero to many, and Ford acknowledged that the world lost an irreplaceable force when she died in 2016. What makes Ford's confession so moving is not the scandal of their past affair, but the tenderness with which he now reflects on it. After decades of silence, he has chosen to remember Carrie Fisher not just as a co-star or a fleeting love, but as someone who profoundly impacted his life. His words remind fans that behind the Hollywood legends were two people navigating fame, youth, and complicated emotions. At 83, Harrison Ford's truth about Carrie Fisher is ultimately one of admiration and love. While their relationship may not have lasted, the bond they shared remains immortalized both in the Star Wars films and in the memories he now cherishes. It is a reminder that sometimes the most iconic stories are not just the ones we see on screen, but the ones quietly lived behind the scenes.